Good day, ma'am and sir. I am Millie Jane Castillo, your student nurse for today. I'm going to perform transferring the patient by moving up in bed, leg rolling, bed to stretcher, sit on bed, teaching moving leg exercise, deep breathing, and coughing, bed to chair, and ambulating. The purpose of this procedure is to promote the comfort of the client and to stimulate the blood circulation of the client. So before that, we assess the client's physical abilities, the client's ability to understand instructions, and the client's degree of comfort or discomfort when moving, and the client's weight, and the availability of equipment and other personnel to assist. First is introduce yourself and verify the client's identity and explain to the client what you are going to do, why it is necessary, and how the client can cooperate, and perform hand hygiene and observe other appropriate infection control procedures by hand washing technique because to prevent the number of microorganisms and to prevent cross contamination and to prevent infection, and provide for clients privacy by closing the door, closing the windows, closing the curtains because other clients are not comfortable when people are around during the activity. The first that I'm going to do is moving a client up in a bed. The purpose of moving a client up in a bed to assist the clients who had slid down in bed from the Fowler's position to move up in bed. The first step is to place head of bed as low as tolerated by client, raise bed to height appropriate to own safety. Second, lock bed wheels and raise rail on side of bed opposite self. And remove all pillows and place one pillow against the head of the bed. The rationale of moving the client. Bakit? Rationale of adjusting the head of the bed is moving the client upward against gravity requires more force and can cause back strain. The rationale of removing the pillow is to protect the client's head from inadvertent injury against the top of the bed during the upward. For the client who is able to reposition without assistance, stood by and instructed the client to move self. Encourage the client to reach up and grasp the upper side rails with both hands, bend knees, and push off with the feet and pull up with the arms simultaneously. Assess if a client is able to move without causing friction to skin. For the client who is partially able to assist, for a client who weighs less than 200 pounds, use a friction reducing device and 2 assistants. For a client who weighs between 201 to 300 pounds, use a friction-reducing slide sheet, and for assistance, OR, an air transfer system, and 2 assistants. The rationale of moving a client up in a bed is not a one-person task. During any client handling, if the caregiver is required to lift more than 35 pounds of a client weights, then the client should be considered fully dependent and assistive devices should be used. This reduces risk of injury to the caregiver. For a client who weighs more than 300 pounds, use an air transfer system and 2 assistants, OR, a total transfer lift. Flexing the hips and knees keeps the entire lower leg off the bed surface, preventing friction during movement and ensures use of the large muscle groups in the legs when pushing, thus increasing the force of movement. Ask the clients to flex their hips and knees and position their feet so that they can be used effectively for pushing. Place the client's arm across their chest. Ask the clients to flex their neck during the move and keep their head off the bed and surface, and use the friction reducing device and assistance to move client up in bed. Ask the client to push on the count of 3. Position self appropriately to move the client. Face the direction of the movement and then assume a broad stance with the foot nearest the bed behind the forward foot and weight on the forward foot. Lean trunk forward the hips, flex hips and knees. Mom, can you flex your... Good evening, ma'am. I am Millie Jane Castillo. Ma'am, I am going to moving up you in a bed to stimulate your blood circulation. Ma'am, can you cooperate with me? Yes, sure. Okay. Ma'am, can you flex your knees? One, two, three. Yan. Ma'am, I'm going you up in bed. Can you flex your knees and cross your arms and flex your neck? What's your neck? Ma'am, I'm moving up you in the bed. In a count 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3. Next procedure is log rolling. The purpose of log rolling is a technique used to turn a client whose body must at all times be kept in straight alignment. First, position yourself and the client appropriately before performing the move. Place the client's arms across the chest. Pull client to side of the bed. Use a friction reducing device to facilitate log rolling. The rationale of arms crossed across the chest. Doing so ensures that they will not be injured or become trapped under the body when the body is turned. Pull client to the side of the bed. Use a friction reducing device to facilitate log rolling. The rationale of that, moving the client in an maintains the client's body alignment. One person moves the other side of the bed and places supportive devices for the client when turned. Place a pillow where it will support the client's head after the turn. Place 1 or 2 pillows between the client's leg to support the upper leg when the client is turned. The rationale of that, the pillow prevents lateral flexion of the neck and ensure alignment of the cervical spine. Next is roll and position the client in proper alignment. Nurses flex their hips, knees, and ankles and assume a broad stance, each with 1 foot forward. One nurse counts 1, 2, 3, go. Then at the same time, all nurses roll the client to a lateral position. Support the client's head, back, and upper and lower extremities with pillows. Raise the side rails and place the call bell with the client's reach. Document all relevant information. Record any signs of pressure areas. Use of support devices. Hello, ma'am. I'm going to log rolling to the bed. Can you cross your arms? Ma'am, in a count 1 to 2, can you open it with me? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Assisting a client to sit on the side of the bed. Dangling. The purpose of this, the client assumes a sitting position on the edge of the bed before walking, moving to a chair or wheelchair, eating, or performing other activities. First, position self and client appropriately before performing the move. The client to a lateral position. Facing you, raise the head of the bed slowly to its highest position. Position the client's feet and lower legs at the edge of the bed. Stand beside client's hips and face far corner of bottom of the bed. Assume a broad stand facing the foot, nearest the client's forward. Lean trunk forward from the hips. The rationale of the lateral position is to decreases the distance that the client needs to move sit up on the side of the bed. By position the client's feet The rationale of that is this enables the client's feet to move easily off the bed. The movement and the client is aided by gravity into a sitting position. Move the client to a sitting position. One arm around the client's shoulders and the other arm beneath both of the client's thighs near the knees. Tighten your gluteal abdominal leg and arm muscles while you lift the client's thighs slightly. Pivot on the balls of your feet in the desired direction, facing the foot of the bed while pulling the client's feet and legs of the bed. Keep supporting the clients until client is well balanced and comfortable. Assess vital signs as indicated by the client's health status if needed. Yan. The next one is teaching moving leg exercise, deep breathing, and coughing. First, show the client's ways to turn in bed and to get out of bed. The client with right abdominal or chest incision to flex the knees. Splint the wood by holding left arm and hand or small pillow against incision. Turn to the client while pushing with the right foot and grasping a partial side rail on the left side of the bed with the right hand. Come to sitting position on side of bed using right arm and hand to push down against the mattress and swimming the feet over the edge of the bed. Taught a client with the left abdominal, left-sided chest incision to perform same procedure but splint with right arm and turn to the right. Taught the client the following 3 leg exercises: dorsiflexion and plantar flexion of the feet. Flex and extend the knees and press the backs of the knees into the bed while dorsiflexing the feet. Raise and lower the legs alternately from the surface of the bed. Flex the knee of the stable leg and extend the knee of the moving leg. Demonstrated deep breathing, diaphragmic exercising. While on sitting position, demonstrate the client how to diaphragmatic exercise by placing palms down on the border of rib cage and inhale slowly and evenly through the nose until achieve the greatest chest expansion. Hold breath for 2 to 3 seconds. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Continue exhalation until maximum chest contraction achieved. Instruct the client to cough 1 to 2 times voluntarily after a few deep inhalations, and ask client to perform deep breathing on his or her own instructed. Ensure the client coughed deeply and did not just clear throat. Inform the client about the expected frequency of these exercises. Ma'am, today we are going to demonstrate deep breathing diaphragmatic exercises. What do I have to do? You need to sit up nice and straight. Now, I like you to do is take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose, and purse lips like this. Okay, that was the good. That was the good. Okay. Start. I'd like you to try deep breath this time. I'd like your ribs expand sideways as your lungs fill lungs with air. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. You flex your feet like plantar flexion and dorsiflexion.